Now, Vietnam is locking down the tourist city of Da Nang after 4 people tested positive for COVID-19 over the weekend. 80,000 people, mostly local tourists, are being evacuated. Vietnam went back on high alert on Saturday following its first community infection in nearly 3 months. Now, Tung Ngo joins us from Hanoi for more on this story. Tung, tell us, get us up to speed. Vietnam has been praised for its efforts in controlling the pandemic. How did this new wave of infections come about?
Well, this latest COVID-19 infection raised many questions in Vietnam. The country's borders remain closed and foreign arrivals have been subjected to strict quarantine measures. But the latest infections were detected only when after the patients fell sick and went to medical facilities for treatment. So up until now, health authorities have not been able to identify the source of infection and transmissions. However, Vietnam's authorities have also arrested several rings accused of trafficking people from China to Vietnam through the long land borders between the two countries to avoid quarantine measures. Vietnam health authorities also said that they have found a new strain of coronavirus of foreign origin on the latest patients. And this new strain of coronavirus have not been detected in Vietnam so far on previous patients. And with this new strain of virus, the virus has a higher capacity to spread. So these latest patients have put Vietnam back on high alert and present renewed threats to Vietnam's public health and also the country's ongoing efforts to revive its economy from the negative impact of previous COVID-19 outbreaks.
So some puzzling questions there for the authorities in Vietnam to tackle, Tung. What other steps are they taking to isolate this new wave of infections then?
Well, Vietnam is now imposing drastic measures to detect any possible infections out there in the community, particularly in the coastal city of Da Nang, where the latest infections were detected, and to contain the spread of the virus. So from midnight today, Vietnam will reintroduce social distancing measures on Vietnam's third largest metropolis, Da Nang city, of more than 1 million people. That means non-essential business will be closed, such as karaoke, bars, restaurants will be closed. And local peoples are required to wear masks. No gathering of more than 30 people would be allowed, and at least a distance of 1 meter between individuals are required in public spaces. And the city is now also closed to tourists. Da Nang city at this time of the year is crowded with tourists because it's one of the most popular beach destinations in Vietnam. And many tourists there are part as a result of Vietnam's government policies to encourage local tourism to revive its economy. So as you mentioned at the moment, local media reported that there are about 80,000 local tourists are being stranded there. The government has been trying to return those stranded tourists back to their home destination, and they are being sent back and are also subjected to medical tests as well as 14 days of isolation. So these are drastic measures, but not unprecedented. And after more than 3 months, Vietnam is now reimposing strict measures to combat COVID-19.
Tung, thank you very much for that update, and do continue to stay safe over there. Tung Ngo there reporting for us from Hanoi.